Bryan Scofield now for your 13 first alert forecast. How does it look here in the valley, Bryan?
Okay, so far we've got some breezy conditions, probably stirring up a little dust and sand, but we'll have some gusty conditions come in for the weekend, just in time for your weekend. But temperatures might turn down a little bit, and if we can turn them down even from these, that would be a bonus. 108 for you folks in Laughlin, McCarran Airport 105, and Pahrump 98 right now. That's a nice temperature for you folks in Pahrump. Boulder City 35-mile-per-hour gusts, but everywhere else it's been just breezy to borderline seeing those gusts. So these are the peak gusts you've seen across the afternoon. They probably won't get much stronger than that, not just yet. No, that comes in for the weekend. We look relatively clear right now, but we're planning on disturbances to our north getting far enough south to make a difference. So not so much today. This is colorized kind of like what you see when we're talking about heavier thunderstorms. Those oranges and red will be the more intense winds, and we're certainly talking about the upper elevations, the spring range, the sheep range, getting some of the stronger winds down to the south. Maybe not so much for Saturday, but picking up the breezes to even gusts. I think by Sunday we're dealing with the stronger winds of the weekend, and that means 30 to 40 mile-per-hour gusts across the area. So we'll be watching those very closely and tracking which neighborhoods will get hit the hardest. 109 Laughlin for tomorrow, so not much of a change in the temperatures yet. 97 Searchlight. Do a little wrap around the area. You can kind of see Pahrump, you'll be low 100s, 97 Sandy Valley, but 70s overnight. I mean, the temperatures on Mount Charleston will just be perfect, but the winds will pick up, especially Sunday. So I think if you're hiking or just going up to the upper elevations, just plan on there being a wind element involved, but the temperatures will certainly be spectacular. You can see more 100s than anything else, but at or below normal for the most part for most areas. We're talking about McCarran at 104 for tomorrow, 100 Mountain's Edge, 99 Summerlin, 70s overnight for you folks in Summerlin. Picking up the wind and just enough of that ushering in maybe just a wee bit of a cool down. Maybe enough to notice, maybe not. Either way, still hot, but drier conditions still. I mean, still. But one thing we will have to face is that we are going to warm things back up again to above normal levels. That comes the end of next week with overnight lows getting back into the 80s for a spell. Back to you, Masa.